Hello, vintage cat friends. Today is day 4 of the cat chat with me, Jessie from the Cat Vintage. What's my subject today? What is my subject today? First of all, it is very late that I'm getting to this, and I think my subject today is the challenge of pushing yourself to be consistent and also resourcefulness. Okay, yeah, the subject is two things: being consistent and resourcefulness. So, in order for me to be consistent, it is important for me to make a habit of doing whatever thing I'm trying to be consistent with, whether it be exercising or drinking water or recording these videos for YouTube for practice and to create content. Well, this whole meta TikTok, oh my God, I love/hate the internet. Anyway, consistency. Now, I've identified my main hurdle for, what is the biggest challenge to get me to do this content creation daily. That's really easy. It's just me talking for 8 to 9 minutes about different vintage subjects, marketing, small business, vintage cats. And I identified it actually today. So, would you guess what my biggest challenge is? It might also be your biggest challenge. My biggest challenge is finding 8 minutes, 9 minutes of alone time to record this and talk to myself and my iPad and my camera and my phone, whatever I have. I have realized through doing this for the last 4 days is that I have zero alone time almost. So the store here at the Cat Vintage is only open Friday, Saturday, Sunday, but we work here every single day. There are multiple levels. We have offices downstairs. I do some of my contract work down there, and my partner and best friend also have a business down there, so they're down there working all day. We all live together. We drive everywhere together, and it is really challenging for me my phone just became full. It is really challenging for me to find the time alone to record these. Sorry, my phone being full just derailed me because now I'm like, oh fuck, I have so much shit out. Okay, whatever. Anyway, finding the alone time to record these when I'm not working, when I'm not being emailed, when I'm not being asked things is extremely challenging, especially while maintaining priorities, which right now is a contract that I'm finishing up for an upcoming event and, resourcing inventory for the store because, believe it or not, we sold a ton of stuff this holiday, this last few months, and it feels like, to me anyway, the store is empty and we have no stuff. We really don't have a lot of backstock to go through. We did have multiple shelves, those wire rolling racks of stuff to go through, but we've pretty much gotten through all of it, including the clothes that we had to rewash. Yeah, so it is hard for me to find this 8 to 9 minutes a day, and then it takes me 10 minutes to run it quickly through the video editor to upload the quality and delete some ums and ahs and upload to YouTube. So in total, it takes me about 20, 25, 30 minutes on the long side to make one of these a day as practice to teach myself this process of using YouTube and content creation, learning storytelling better just on the fly, and recording myself in different places with whatever I have available. And generally, I always like to have available this little mic because the sound, sometimes I listen to the raw sound in the camera. I'm not shooting with that today, but yesterday I did. It is so bad. Oh my God. It's so bad. It's so hard to listen to. So that's why I hold on to this stupid little fuzzy mic. I like it. It kind of is like a little baby Furby. But yeah, it also sounds so much better. So if you're just listening to this or you have headphones in, I hope that the quality is at least not irritating. Okay. Second topic of the day. I did that thing. I also noticed doing these videos, I do this crazy thing. I'm not going to mention it. Anyway, second thing, resourcefulness. Okay, so I just mentioned feeling like we didn't have any inventory. We got down to the bottom of our shelves from they're called death piles. We got down to the bottom of basically all of our death piles. We processed everything that sucked to process. And now we really need inventory. And something that's really important for us to do is continuously list, continuously bring inventory in. I'm also doing a market in less than 2 weeks in person. I'm so bad with the calendar and knowing what dates things are. So I have like 3 things to do that day, one including a vintage market in Oakland. And I only want to pack smalls because I am not going to have the energy to carry big, heavy things, a lot of things. And I won't have space either because I'm sharing half a spot with my friend Adam. So we really needed to source. And there has really not been anything good going on the last couple weeks, maybe even a few weekends since the holidays. It's been really challenging to find vintage items to source. So, what Sam and I do when we're having a hard time finding things through our typical avenues of sourcing is we use our network, because something that we're always doing is networking with other people in the industry, whether that be people running estate sales, realtors, friends, other vintage sellers, whatever. And we reached out to a few people who run estate sales that have always told us, like, hey, I have a storage unit. Please come buy stuff. And we did that today. And, we spent 45 minutes, an hour with this awesome guy. And we got to know some stuff about each other. It's crazy how small the world is and that we both come from a different industry to this previously and how difficult that was. And he knew what my last company was that I started with my boyfriend. And he was like, whoa, you're them. And that was really cool and nice to kind of vent about the challenges of that industry and why it tanked. And also, it became a really good avenue for sourcing. He has all this stuff. He used to have an antique store and used to sell things on eBay as well, but he doesn't anymore because he understands that it is a lot of work. And because he has that perspective, he also understands pricing for people who do that work. So it was a really good relationship, a really great person to get to know. And he's super nice. So it was awesome to meet another nice, cool person. So yeah, we went and did that today. We got some great stuff. Actually, exactly what I was looking for. Small items to take with me to the Oakland Vintage Market, which is Saturday, February 1st in Oakland. Not sure where. I'll probably figure it out when I punch it into my GPS to go there. So those were the 2 topics today. Not exactly directly having to do with vintage, more to do with small business. What was the first topic? I don't remember what I was talking about, but it is important to be resourceful and also whatever the first thing I was talking about was. Okay, bye.